Wasting my time. I know, bro, but like Harlem was like holding me accountable to that is, bro. Hey, you still doing this?
And we
You
will
still
not get a run
do these? I'm
back here
like,
to
bro,
start. It's a
no,
touchback, and it
not
will come out
anymore.
to the
You
25.
the only person that follows up on that. Hey, come here, cutie. That's it. All right. Let's see if I can.
First play,
Hey,
Wilson
by the
wants to
way,
throw it.
send me Pacheco back for
And from the
Javante Williams in
25,
a
they work
second.
this to the 29, a gain of 4. But you look at this
Yeah.
defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to
Okay,
be in
Javante
against the
Williams in
pass,
a
number
first.
32 in
Please
the league,
take him
dead
back.
last.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's
I
been
hate
an
him so
absolute
much.
disaster. A total lack of communication at the back end.
He
You need a
doesn't
leader who
do
can put this
anything.
team, this unit on his shoulder pads
Why
and
did I
carry them
get
to the
rid
right
of
spots.
Pacheco?
Working
What
the
was I
middle of the
thinking?
field, and he's got a man complete. Shedding the tackle. He's got the first down and more. Still going.
I need
And he
him
takes
back,
it all
bro.
the way down to the 22. A big play
My
there on the
nigga
catch
back,
and run.
please.
46 yards.
I didn't realize he was my only offense until he was gone.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the
Like, oh, I
outskirts of the
can't
red
score
zone
no
here for
more.
1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll take it down here just shy of
Nah,
the 15 at the
Devontae hasn't been
16-yard
too
line.
bad, man.
This 2nd and 4. Now it's Wilson. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Thank you, brother.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A quick throw caught by Rice. Completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And defensively,
I'm
these
trying to
corners
get a new
struggled
playbook
last
today,
week. They're
dog.
struggling
Honestly,
again here
how I
early
like
on the
it.
opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Quiddy Pay make that now 8 sacks for him
You
on
know
the
they got my
season.
favorite
Talk
play in
about a
there.
rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive it started
I want to see
beautifully.
if this
That was going to
playbook is
hurt.
worth using.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Wilson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Wilson. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Russell Wilson. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
And that's a sight we feel like we've seen a lot over his career. But remember, for Russell Wilson, 3 in his first year as a Bronco last year and only 15 in the last 8 years. But he still knows how to use those wheels when necessary, and he takes care of business right there.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Come on. Davin's gonna hate me, but I gotta go Eagles. If I vote for Davin, it's an emotional pick.
Now after the touchdown, here's
I
Elliott on
played
to
that
kick it
Eagles
away.
nigga, bro. That nigga tough,
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Nah, listen, I'm telling you, it would be nothing but an emotional pick, bro. That the Eagles, and it's not even no knock on Davin. That Eagles nigga, his team is good too, bro. Them Rams, I didn't realize how inadequate they was until they faced him
before he could get out of the backfield. Award
I
that
was like, oh,
tackle
we're
for
not
loss
good.
to the linebacker Denzel Perryman. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Other side.
Throwing Jones. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And that will be incomplete.
In the
Trying
group.
to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Where?
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. Now, they've been a very good unit
Oh,
against the
on
pass,
the
defending
page.
at 5th best in the
The
league.
way you said it, I thought you were saying like you were saying the Western. I was gonna be like, nigga, I'll booted that nigga myself a while ago.
In sacking the quarterback. That doesn't
That
make
nigga
sense.
said I did ass came in here. Y'all.
It easily move into the top 5.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Here comes Reed. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And
No, everybody's
your
on
game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top
Hello,
players,
Bill.
guys.
I
You
mean,
make
not
plays
Bill,
in this
sorry.
one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Oh, I thought you was upset. Don't start it. Don't start
2nd and
this.
6.
Don't start this tonight, fellas.
They run it again with Williams.
We know he's
And
scared
tough
to
going
come
there
to
to only
Kansas
get it up
City.
to about the 31. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Whoa.
On 3rd down, here's Williams.
You never have
And
done
he
it.
went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Returnable for Thomas. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they
I
get
didn't
the
want to
short
laugh
week
at
for
that.
the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential
And I'm
positive, or is
disappointed
this
that I
just more
did.
in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership.
Oh, what a read on the inside as it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Who's playing right
And
now?
Charles, it's now a 2-touchdown lead in the opening quarter. Following that pick six, they are off to a fast start in this one.
Broncos and the
And
Bills, or the
absolutely
Bills blowing them
ecstatic
out?
on the sideline after that play, aren't they? Not just because they
Oh,
kept
that's
the lead,
amazing.
but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in for six? Already up a pair of touchdowns. They've got everything going their way early on.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Nigga, +2 on anything. When did you start getting +2 on anything?
The offense now at the line.
Dylan, do you
ready
plan
for
on
their
playing
next
your
drive.
league
They're still
in
in
any
search
league
of an
this
initial
year,
first down
Dylan?
as they come up here 1st and 10.
You just play where?
Jones, another shot here after the pick six.
Okay. In any league I care about,
And
like
this will be
mine.
well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And he's missing out his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to
So if
begin
they
this
don't hit
ball
you
game.
up, this game over. That is dead. That nigga didn't. That nigga never hit me up, bro. Shoot, I don't know what to tell you.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Jones. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Here we go.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Cockroach! Detroit! Triple right for Chino! Detroit Johnson!
Back to throw. Jones. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. On the return is Reed. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to
What
be
are you
swallowed
charging?
up right away.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
No, don't. What? Wait,
Situation overcome here.
what? No,
3rd and
he's not gonna
17.
bypass that. Like, he didn't just say what
Throwing
he
is
said.
Wilson.
Fucking weirdo. You
He's
better
got
leave
his
them damn
target.
children
It's
alone.
complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. How about
You
that?
say
They
what?
weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last run, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
I don't know why you're trying to act like you can't get Earl Watson to follow you.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. This will be caught by Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible.
I can tell you what this training session gonna look like.
Basketball teams.
We're gonna tell you to pass it and never shoot.
Bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them.
Now when you get to this place, you pass it again. I know you wide open. But pass it one more.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far.
Hey, wait. Nah, so you wanna know who I hated having in practice some days was that nigga Strick.
Now Jones throwing on first down.
Strick was the assistant coach. He had no idea what I said he has no idea what assistant means. That nigga come in and try to take over the damn thing, bro. Hey, bro, one time, so, you know, I know kind of like what players are playing good at QB and who can and can't throw. Strick started putting random players in at QB talking about if it works, it works. I'm like, nigga, what? and then, so a lot of my plays are like, you know, maybe a couple screens, quick passes, running plays. What is Strick put in, y'all? A reverse.
This offense finding its legs now.
And that nigga called it doctor. And them niggas would be on the sideline. Doctor. Them kids didn't know what they was doing. I'm like, bro, I gotta get this nigga off my
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. Against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On 2nd and 10.
Bruh, that nigga Strick started making game calls. He started putting my quarterback out. Everything, man. God, like, man, this nigga's goofy.
And playing off of each other
Let him
because the rush
cook.
is providing pressure.
Let
and
him
the coverage is
cook.
forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Darius Slayton from 10 yards out. And the Huskies
They do not like let the computer, not like the defensive linemen. They just aren't as dominant as they used to be.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball because.
And I don't even need them to be full blown. Never miss dominant, but damn, can Von Miller get off of a fucking block?
And it's 17-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it.
Dylan, have you not been looking at the Instagram chat? You didn't say nothing back on something I posted specifically for you. It was a while ago. You didn't say nothing. Maybe it was a couple of days ago. You didn't say nothing last year.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they
After you
kept
made your
extra DBs
fence,
on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
that's fake
I think he had to
Instagram.
unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
One of them was, it said, like, who in your group is most likely to die in a horror movie? And I said, you. And I said, because we'll all see something and be like, run. And then you'll start talking about how nobody tells you what to do.
Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Quentin Johnston as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away.
It's funny because you can kind of tell who
Fair
and
catch,
what
and this will come out to the
without
25.
even looking sometimes. Bill doesn't send anything. Mel sends a lot of violent
The
stuff.
offense now at the line, ready for
So
their
niggas
next
falling
drive.
and stuff like
And
that.
with time quickly
Dylan
fading
sends
here
the
in the
freaky
second
stuff.
quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Yeah, you do.
We'll find out
Strict
just
sends
how much
everything.
they
I feel like
trust
me and
their
Strict send
guys
everything.
in this situation if they decide to take a
Strict
shot.
ain't send none of his fuck
Help me out here
videos
a
he
little bit,
used to
partner,
send
because
every
what I'm
5 seconds
seeing
in a
is a
while.
passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No
Luis must have
rhythm,
beat them
no
in
timing.
ass.
Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
That is true.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 41. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were
Why would
pushing
you
real
do
hard to
that?
try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half.
Okay, sorry.
Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
This nigga got problems, bro.
Welcome back, Charles and I.
First of all, don't tell me what to do. I'll smoke right now.
As they say here in London,
I'm with you on the
play
phone.
for as we are back underway in the second
Add to the
half.
thrill.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll be
You gotta like do reverse psychology with Dylan. When I told Dylan, hey bro, don't get out here and start having sex with a bunch of women. Don't do it. Dylan's looking at the challenge. What? Who is he talking to, first of all?
Look up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles.
Like, bro, I was just trying to help.
Time to go here. The old football cliche
I
that
shouldn't
comes
have
to
did
my
that
mind is
though.
you can't get it all back at once. offense, they probably
Oh,
need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no
I
three-score
definitely
drive
shouldn't have.
on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
An incomplete pass leads to
Bill said
2nd
hello,
and 10
buddy.
from the 25.
Other side, from free.
Aaron asked her, "You gonna come to the little football game that my homie throws,
That's
JoJo?"
complete. It's Okuwebunam. And they get him
He
down,
tends to
but
have
not
it the day
before he
after
takes it
Thanksgiving.
across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I
Baby,
think the scoreboard is dictating
Dylan
what
said
they
you the
need to
softest
do.
nigga
When
he
they are in
knows.
this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get
He
big
said all
chunks
the
of
time.
yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Yeah, I definitely should have used that psychology with this nigga
Well, they
Dylan.
certainly are
Dylan, the
letting
best
him
way to
today,
get over
partner,
this is
because
to
they
just
forced big turnovers already.
completely ruin your
It's been
life.
incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Like, bro. Matter of fact, become an atheist. Nigga, what? I've never loved Jesus more.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's
I didn't even think that's how.
is certainly bringing it
I
again
didn't
this
know
week.
that's how I had to play you, Dylan. I got you, bro.
This offense in desperate need.
You gotta do that with Bill
as
too.
they
When he
come up
playing
on
Madden, you
3rd
gotta tell that
down.
nigga he sucks. Then he plays better.
Again, he'll drop the
Nowadays,
throw.
nowadays, I be telling that nigga, I be like, bro, you the worst nigga I've ever seen before in my life.
Incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper.
I just feel like a bad friend when it comes
to
true.
opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They go play action now. Wilson can't get away, and he's taken down. Derek Brown breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Tremendous read
You
and
switching that
reaction by
nigga
the defensive
yesterday.
tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the
Dude,
DTs
my
have
mama
that type of
said
easy
like a
access
birthday
back to the
party.
quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Now
Her,
Wilson
she had
on
my
2nd
nephew.
down.
She had both of my nephews,
Partner,
and
it
he
was a
just was
definite
excited
passing
just
down, but he was
to
able
get
to
back to the
leak out
party
and
or
pick up some
whatever.
good yardage, even though the
That
coverage was
nigga got back
excellent.
home.
Maybe it's not exactly how they
And
drew
that
it
nigga
up,
was so
but he
lit,
still got a
dog.
big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson
What, son?
eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Wilson. This to Laporta, right side. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
I like
I know
this playbook.
sometimes
It
we
just
can
ain't
get
got no
fooled
read
when we watch
options
him
in
make
here.
catches as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and
Landon.
out of his hands on fourth.
Sometimes it
Alright,
just
you
comes
trying to
down to
be funny.
execution,
When you get
doesn't
it
it?
taken,
Because
don't
we're
say
always
nothing.
questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right
Okay, Landon.
except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
Y'all,
Jones
while I'm
now
over here,
throwing to start
I
the
was just spending
drive.
some time with E, right?
And that one off the mark behind
And me
him,
and her was
incomplete.
we hanging
I'm
out.
getting the sense that this offense is getting
And this
frustrated. Here we are
Landon
into the
comes in
third
and
quarter,
says,
and they've
Daddy,
had
I'm
plenty of
hungry. I'm
opportunities
like,
to
all right,
get in
well, you should have
sync.
ate before that money
Thus
from the
far, that
time.
hasn't
So I'm
happened.
getting rid of
They're
it.
looking for answers both on
And
the
he comes back
sidelines
and he leaves
and
the
in the huddle
room and
looking
he
at each
goes
other.
back out. He said, Daddy. I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, hey, man, can you come
Throwing
help me
again
with
on
this
second
game?
and 10.
I said, no,
Jones.
not right now, son. Why this
And the
nigga
ball
say, so
caught
you
by
saying I can't
Slayton.
eat? I was like, what are you talking
He's to
about,
the
John?
15. And
Stop saying stuff like this
touchdown.
before somebody can
Darius
arrest me,
Slayton,
man.
his second touchdown
Ain't
of the
nobody
night.
said
And
you
the
can't
Huskies
eat,
get a
man.
bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to
Landon,
have here in the third quarter
are
to
you
get back
okay?
in this game.
And you know that there's an
What's wrong
emphasis on
with
their
you?
side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try
You
too hard.
okay?
You don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25.
Somebody else just said, don't ever put Broncos and Bills on time again. It's going like that?
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. A throw there, but that's going to wind
You
up
said what?
incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw
Say that part
from
again?
the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety
Oh.
valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
On third down, Wilson. Got his man, it's Williams. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode. Really try.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quiddy Pay, his second sack of the night. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a deep one for Johnston. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown. Quentin Johnston with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bucs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick as this one continues to go. Elliott now to have the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. When no one was expecting
I tried seeing if I can find some power player like action figures.
Touchdown, here's
Them, they treat them as like they limited edition, baby. I mean, I found some on like
Well, you're
Walmart
too
for
deep.
like
Here comes the
50. I mean,
return.
not 50, sorry, like 17.
And he's
But
up
if you
past
on
the
like
20 to the
Axel,
22-yard line.
they want you to pay like 30. They
The offense
and then
now
of
at the
course,
line,
like
ready
because
for
it's
their
so close
next
to like
drive.
Power Rangers,
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in
you
this
know, a
game,
lot of
Charles.
that
If they're
stuff
going
was
to try to
popping
pull
up
off an
as
impressive
such,
comeback,
you know.
it has to start. There he goes, left side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 39 yards there, a big one.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London.
Whoa.
As we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter.
Other side, other side. Timberland. Rita. Up, go.
Jones on 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound
That's
up
100.
incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. This is caught inside the 15. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the
They
way
didn't
to
even
the
know that
3.
they out here catching.
That one good for 37 yards.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one
Those are
right
the
on
best
cue.
time, man.
Coming up with 3 scores here in the 4th is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
Brown,
I have before.
So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Y'all are going straight to
Gay is on for the
I
point
hope y'all
after.
are going to hell. It's too late for you niggas. Nah.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit.
Y'all
now.
going to hell and it's okay.
Buccaneers 32, Huskies 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
I'm sorry, you niggas are still talking to me. What?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Wait, what are y'all
There are 2
talking
scores
about?
on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Tariq Woolen picks it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Wilson's pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He never stops. Like he's doing karate. He got the concrete handle one time and now he's
Here's Jones on 1st down.
He'd be like, Daddy,
He's
are
going
you
to
a
fire
teacher
one
or are you a
deep middle of the
master?
field. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
A match,
Oh,
come on.
man, that is just a
I
flat
see.
miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Taylor probably has better physical if he's got people to play.
Back to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. Coverage a little too
did y'all niggas advance
second
in
down.
yet?
Is this old brain remembers? When I see 5
that.
wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it,
Not
they
this
got
time, I
there
don't
and
think.
popped it free.
Second and 10.
Dom Capers.
They'll look to throw
You do
again.
that too.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now Jones throwing on first down. Flushed out right. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard
This
line.
nigga fumbled
Thankfully
out
for
of
the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss
Can't
of a
put him
yard, and
there.
it'll set up
Never
3rd
mind,
down.
When a
doctor.
draw
Let's
works,
stop
it can be a
talking.
thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Cockroach.
Okay.
Cockroach. Detroit.
Dylan, you ain't
They'll look to
interested in
throw
playing
on
Fortnite
3rd and
then?
goal. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Buccaneers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Landon.
And they're at the point of the ball game.
Landon.
Got to take some chances.
Calm your butt down.
And just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones.
Landon,
Catch made by Slayton.
you are so loud.
Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case.
Not
Down
all.
a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
He's one of them, me.
Throwing Jones.
The Bulls.
Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
And I think that was
That
good.
turned into a very well orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the back.
Well.
Right. Looked it in. He found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Jones throw taken in by Slayton.
What team are you in our league?
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost
niggas
gets
just
to the
didn't check the
10.
lead.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
I told y'all this seriously needs to summarize him. I told you to send that last time.
Jones.
That's the first time that it took me the longest play.
Incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Jones. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer.
You got to pay Creed, you got to pay Trey.
This big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down.
I don't know what you was thinking there, Charles. I don't like it.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Juju Brents. And the Bucs are going to take possession.
I don't like it, Charles.
It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And checking the timeouts, they do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And bulldozing his way through. And he is going to have the Bucs first down.
Who else can you put on
that
there?
sideline. That should be the one to do it.
MVS. I think I drew it off on there.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. A nice effort and an even nicer stop from Kwity Paye.
It's the same thing, bro.
It's a win for the Bucs here, and it was thanks largely due to the play of the quarterback, CD, a guy who's been doing it for a while, and that's Russell Wilson.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground, and that defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.
So for the Buccaneers, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the
whoa, no, man. You can't say stuff like that. Bitch ass nigga, that's not okay. They do. Now apologize for that. Apologize for that man. He was talking to you. Oh, okay. Most times you are. So you should apologize for that. You're right. You shouldn't apologize. That didn't work like I thought it would. Mm. We'll see, man.